action. Camera. Hello everyone. We're back again, thank God, after a good week. I just have 5 or 6 words to say. I hope you're listening. Staying positive doesn't mean that things will turn out all right. Rather, it is knowing that you will be all right no matter how things turn out. Remember that. Think about it. We're thinking about you all. We love you all, wherever you are, all over the world, over America. And we'll see you next week. And here's the rabbi.
Getting shorter. It's so nice to be able to speak again. And the Parashat Tazria speaks about after the healing process of a woman after giving birth, that she is allowed to come into the sanctuary, and she has to go through a certain procedure. And I want to emphasize the fact that, you know, our rabbis in the Talmud, in the Mishnah, they were very perceptive about things, and they were not only interpreters of the Torah, of the law, according to tradition, the Sinaitic tradition, but they were also educators. They had a responsibility, as far as they were concerned, to teach us certain morality that come from the Torah. And when they teach us things, they don't only teach a thing from the literal meaning or the words that are very explicit in the Torah, but they try to see even in any anomalies, anything that would appear to be strange in the Torah, and they come with conclusion to teach us a certain lesson. And one of them is the parasha of this week, which is Tazria, which is a woman giving birth, and she has to stay for a while to heal, and then the Torah said that when it transpired 40 days for a boy and 80 days for a girl, then when she is allowed to come to the temple, to the sanctuary, first she has to bring an offering. In fact, there are 2 offerings. The Torah says, and this is how it describes the Torah, "Ubimlot yemei ha'orah tavi keves echad ben shenato leolah," that she has to bring a lamb for an elevation offering, and also o yonah o tor lechatat, or a young dove, or a tor, which is also turtle dove. But the difference between a yonah and the turtle dove, the yonah is a young one, doesn't have a pair yet. The other one is the one that has a family. That's what it is. The tor is much older, more mature. And so the Torah said has to bring first a yonah, and or if you cannot find the yonah, then you bring a tor. So in fact, it has to be 2 korban, 2 offering. The one is the lamb, which is le'olah for a burnt offering, but the other one lechatat, for a sin offering. And this is what the Torah recommends. Then we know very well that bringing an offering into the temple, it all depends upon the ability or the means that you have to be able to afford. Because the Torah said if you cannot afford the lamb and the dove, then you have to bring 2 turtle doves and 2 young doves. Now the question is, there are 9 places in the Torah that it is mentioned. In Leviticus, it's mentioned about a person which has short, difficult means to bring a korban, and always tell us that they have to bring shene torim or shene bnei yonah, 2 turtle dove or 2 young dove. And there is only an exception in here. The Torah says that when she is bringing, she can afford it, she has to bring a lamb and a yonah, if you can find the first one, and then a turtle dove. It changes the order. Why? It's very interesting. Our rabbi observed this, and they said one of the great rabbi, the Turim, that when he comments on the Torah, and he is the legislator that gave us before the Shulchan Aruch, the code of Jewish law. But when he come to expound the Torah, he was born in the 13th century. Was born in Ashkenaz, in Germany, and then he died in Spain. He was the son of the Rosh. He was one of the great rabbis in Spain. And now he says like this, when he said why is the order is changed, he gives a certain rationale that is so fantastic. And so he said like this, that the reason why it is, he said, Bechol makom, he said, everywhere, he said, Maktim Torim Libnei, you always give precedence to Torim, which is the turtle dove, before a young dove. He said, Chutz mikan, except in this case. Why? Lefi she'enu mevi elach hatzin. He is going to bring only one, either one young dove or a turtle dove. He said, you know what will happen? It's better to bring the young dove before. Why? She'im imtza yonah lo yikach tor. That because if you find a young dove, then you should never bring the mature, the older dove. Why? Lefi sheben zugo mitabel alav, because the pair of that tor, which is mature, will suffer. Because what will happen is going to be left without its own pair. And therefore it says, she'enu mizdaveg lacher. And therefore that tor will never join another bird. Will be loyal. In fact, the Talmud says that if the Torah wouldn't have been given to us, we will learn loyalty from the dove. Because in the species of the dove, they are the only one that are monogamous. No other creature is like that. They don't like monogamy. Take the chimpanzee, just spread his legs and he just go on anybody, no matter what. That's what they do. Even in one season, we'll have all the female pregnant. But if it is a dove or the fish, what they do, they just spread all their seeds of the eggs, and then they hope that it will be fertilized by any species. While the dove is the only one that is like that. And so therefore, the Torah is saying that you bring, if you have the means, and you have to bring a lamb, and then you have to bring also a dove, then you should have the choice to bring the young dove and not the one that has got a pair normally. And it shows the Torah, the sensitivity of the Torah, that even when it is with animals, how you have to be concerned about their natural human, the natural animal feeling that they have, and much more how we are supposed to think and care about the feeling of other people, and especially of our partner more than anything else. Those are the things that the Torah is trying to teaching us in this anomaly way, which is in a very, very special way. So Shabbat Shalom.